Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most... And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. He's one-on-one! And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bruno Fernandes looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, real danger here! Hit into the middle. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tries to dink it in. Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's played forward. Good ball. And he's on his way! Big shoots! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. He wasn't being fooled. Kovacic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ake goes direct to the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Quarter of an hour played. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack, I think.
And the finish! He's had that, he's had a shot! And he's straight offside. Played out to the right. Looks to clip it forward. Forward it goes. Now the counter. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a throw. Kovacic. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. He's had a goal! Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Diogo Dalot gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, out towards the flank. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Bruno Fernandes. He's pinged one through here. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Towering header! Hoists it forward. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
This is promising. Gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Decent progress down the left. Bruno Fernandes. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! That is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good...
Massive lead! This could fall kindly. Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Bruno Fernandes did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for...
Has a hit! Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Rodri. Kovacic. Kovacic with the cross. Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Kovacic.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Casemiro. Mathieu.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And once more they can't get through. Diogo Dalot is the guilty party there. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Decent hit from there. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Plays it out to the wing. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Manchester get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Got a sight of goal here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ake tries a pass forward. Kovacic.
Manchester are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Forward it goes. He's got through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Very well to intervene.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Back into the middle.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Diogo Dalot. Deep into stoppage time. Pings it out wide, played into the middle, and through to the goalkeeper.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Mathieu. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd...
Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining a little bit. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Isak. Chiesa. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia drives it forward. Good running with the ball. Can they... Has a hit! Isak. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Christensen. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Salah. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Isak has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
A heavy challenge. Isak. Oh, he's broken through. Just the keeper to beat. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Has he picked him out? Keeper sees it all the way. Dashing forward at pace. Well played, he saw that coming. Defenders on the back foot. Chiesa. Hit into the middle. Gets up to head it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's away! Could move up a gear here. Isak! Oh, great save, real class.
Isak sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Chooses to go back. A real chance to break. Now it's Lewandowski. Going for goal! It's anyone's ball. And they've been caught out here. Chiesa. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's through the middle. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And it's played forward. Chiesa. Plays it out to the wing. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Drills one. Has a goal! Goes for goal! It's broken loose. He's looking to get there first. Oh, he's been flattened there. Isak. And a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Receives it in a good position. Forward it goes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Well, the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Mohamed Salah. Isak. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Isak reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Eric Garcia drives it forward. Chiesa. He's picked him out. Isak gets away, goes for goal! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one.
He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's had a go! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, they could break here. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter,
shot goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Salah. Mohamed Salah goes for it, hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Isak is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
He's gone for it! Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Eric Garcia passes it forward. Cuts it out.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Eric Garcia. A chance to play it in. Puts it into the middle. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Looking to dink it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chiesa. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Mohamed Salah.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Face to face with the keeper.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well positioned to make that interception.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Pinged one through here. Mohamed Salah tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Isak, back into the middle. He could be in here. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Room for a shot. And the finish! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of them. It's Werner! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hoists it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Werner. Now a chance to break. Werner. Just brushed off the ball there. He's picked him out. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the shot! Goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's played forward. Over to the left. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Werner. And he's shown him a clean pair of hips. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
This could spell Mbappe! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Forward it goes. Brahim Diaz. He's played him through. Has a pop! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe. Henriks. That's not going to make it. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Werner. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Looking to dink it in. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Werner. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Madrid are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Brahim Diaz. He's got away. And through to the goalkeeper. Going through. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
There's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played.
Madrid have a free kick. And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Bakayoko. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Brahim Diaz. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Plays it out to the flank, back into the middle. Has a hit! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Henriks plays it forward. Werner. Bakayoko. And it's played forward. Shoots! And in it goes! And they are right back within touch! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Hits one! And The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Leipzig keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well read, he sorted that out. Foot in. Brahim Diaz. Forward it goes. Werner. Henriks. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Hoists it forward. Werner, dashing forward at pace. He's left his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets wrestled off the ball, and it's played forward. A buccaneering run from the defender. Valverde. Brahim Diaz, who has set up 2 goals. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a loose ball. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz goes looking. Forward it goes. Brahim Diaz. It's come loose. It's got through, has a hit! He scored! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been won.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. Has a hit! It's in!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Breaks on here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mkhitaryan. That's put paid to a promising move. He's played him through. He's left his man. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Cuts it out. Oh, great ball! Going for goal! Not offside that time. Stefan de Vrij. Out to the right. And it's played forward. Looks to drop one in. Forward it goes. Koke. That intervention was very necessary. Zielinski hoists it forward, and the through ball is intercepted. Koke plays it forward. Now surely! Koke. Mkhitaryan, he has a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mkhitaryan just might have got a little ahead of himself then.
Gets up to head it! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Ball's out on the left now. Gets away from his opponents. Battles to win it back. Now the counter. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets to Bellerin, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mkhitaryan. Zielinski. Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's cut it out. Has a pop! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, terrible mistake. Mkhitaryan. Heads it! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief...
Shot at goal! Has a shot! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! All Black reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating.
He's had a shot! They've scored! Sommer did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Mkhitaryan. Stefan de Vrij. Mkhitaryan goes for goal! And the ball's come out! Chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. We're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Koke. Mkhitaryan. Stefan de Vrij. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Brings it forward. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, some tackle that. Mkhitaryan. And the counter is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the flank. Let's put a stop to that. And it's got through. Has a hit! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Oh, that is a gem! The audacity to try it, and he made it count. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And the weighted pass. Oh, shooting chance! It's a brilliant interception. Zielinski hoists it forward. Mkhitaryan plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
Back in once more. Well, they could break here. Koke. Defenders on the back foot. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. He's had a go! Big chance! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. This has become one superb game of football.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Griezmann. Oh, good interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gets his foot in there. Now a chance to break. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jimenez. Over to the left. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Griezmann with a shot!
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. This place simply Isak with a shot! Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Emenike. Robertson. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Forward it goes. Robertson. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Liverpool are very much the team that started on the front foot.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And back to base. Good ball. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Emenike, Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah! Well, it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's through the middle.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. Liverpool clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Isak. Pinged forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the counter is on. Still goalless at the moment. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. Chance! Keeper has beaten it away. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Gets the better of his man. Hits one! He came in hard, very hard. Well weighted. Isak with a shot! Could fall kindly. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. Hoists it forward. Isak. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Goes for goal! In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
This is gone, that's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He's having a go. That's offside. Yes, it is. It's got through to him, and he's onside. Goes for goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Newcastle break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford...
Has a goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Isak, going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Oh, some tackle that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the right. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Has he picked him out? He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's through. Oh, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Robertson drives it forward. Isak! And he's there to hoof it away. Plays it back. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ball's loose, and they've been caught out here. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a loose ball. It's anyone's ball. Oh, real Dave tries a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Liverpool produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from.
A towering header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Cuts it out. Turns and goes back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's had that. He's gone for it! It's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Liverpool are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider...
He's gone for it! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to...
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just brushed off the ball there. Pedro Neto gets it back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
There's the shot! And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He could... And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Pedro Neto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Has a hit!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pedro Neto, he's left his man. Out to the right. Steer, shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the ball's come out. There will be a throw-in. Played back in, cut out in the nick of time. Rice, forward it goes. Could be a chance here. Can he goes for goal? Back of the net!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Turns and goes back. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Hoists it forward. He spotted the run and played him through. It's a loose ball. Goes for it! And it's played forward. Intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's been taken straight back. Shot a goal! Denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And he's cut it out. A heavy challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Rice. Chelsea get it back again. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a brilliant interception. Pedro Neto. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, good interception. He's there to receive it.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Rice. And the finish! It's there! And again they hit the front.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. He's had a go! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Pedro Neto. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pedro Neto. And the through ball is intercepted.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Played out to the right. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? He's got the ball, he's got the space. And he's there to hoof it away. It's come loose. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedro Neto.
Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rice has created one goal already.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rice. This could fall anywhere, and in again. Managed to get it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Whipped in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. Out towards the flank. Chalobah. Looks to clip it forward. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Chalobah. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Here comes great leap! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Merino. Now surely! Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? This could spell danger. Dashing forward at pace. That's a promising ball. Merino. Rice brings the ball forward. Oh, some tackle that. Forward it goes. To get it forward quickly, and the counter is on. Well weighted.
Chelsea can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Merino. He's in! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sterling. Gets it back. Merino. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Battles to win it back. He's got options out wide. And that will be the final act. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Your final thoughts?